lot more funnier content coming. But instead, I'm going to bring the next comic to the stage. Are you guys excited? The next comic is actually from Sacramento and is new to New York. You are going to love them. Keep it going for Zelia!
To Bill, by the way, also from Sacramento and new to New York. I have a few things I just want to, like errands or chores before I start the set. I found $5 on the ground. Is that anyone's? Sick. That's rad. And then also about your set, Bill. I'll do the in between. I like to think that that guy in the wheelchair named his wheelchair like a boat, and he calls it the Karma. That's what I like to think about that one. My name is Zelia, and I recently quit therapy. Who said Jesus? Yeah, I say quit because it gives me more agency in the situation. I ran out of money. That's what happened to that one. But it's probably for the best. The comedy that I was writing when I was healing my traumas was not super funny. I'll give you an example. This is the best joke that I wrote during that time period, the healthiest time period of my life. This is my impression of a British person doing karaoke. Alright. What's all this then? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares to what is okay. Regrets and mistakes and memories made. We would have known how bittersweet this would taste. Never mind, I'll find someone. As you can imagine, it's not like a super sustainable comedy routine. So it's a good thing, no more therapy. And so now I'm doing the thing that really healthy people do with no health insurance, is that they go to Schenectady for a week in upstate New York to just kind of like get away from it all, just to take a break. And I did the thing while I was there that people do while they're in Schenectady, which is go to Dave & Buster's every single night and load up their power card with $50 every single night. Yeah, of which I spend on 2 games, by the way. It's skee ball, and when that starts to hurt the quads, that starts to burn the quads, and when I start getting, the core pain, because it actually takes a lot more core strength than you think when you're really going for it. Once that starts to burn, I move on to the second game that I play pretty much until the end of the night, pretty much until I'm done, which is the little coin game where you like have to put the coin at the perfect time to sit perfectly so it pushes the other coins to push them perfectly to the other coins, and then hopefully you get a big payday. Hopefully that's what happens, and I bet on that the whole time that would happen. And $250 in 5 days. I had like 2.5 credits left on my power card, and I was like, fucking run it, do it, yeah, that's the last one. This one's gonna be the one that pushes me over the edge. I'm gonna get the AirPods. They got some really good prizes for everyone, actually. It's a really good prize selection. And it was in that moment, as like the coin just kind of like slid on top of the other coins, that I like really took a hard look at my life. And I realized 2 things. One, Dave & Buster's is a casino. Dave & Buster's is a casino, and I don't know how that took me so fucking long to put that together. And 2, I probably have a gambling addiction. That was the other one, because I could have spent much longer there if I hadn't had to come back from Schenectady. Yeah, and I was thinking on my way home, pondering all my life choices, about like how Dave & Buster's came to be, and I imagine that it was Dave or Buster in a suit, at a pitch meeting that was like, this is, you've heard of gambling, you've heard of casinos, all right? What if, hear me out, gambling for people who vape? That's the pitch. And a lot of other people have, he's following in footsteps. especially of our animatronic king Chuck E. Cheese, who had pitched gambling. Say it with me, guys. For children. For children. Yeah. The only thing, casinos are the only thing that like aren't actually casinos. It's my opinion that casinos are actually elderly cotillions. They're recently widowed debutantes. Make their way down a grand staircase to be presented to the dating pool of their peers. I think that's exactly what a real casino is. So that's what I would have told my therapist if I had one. And now you guys get that instead, which is fun, which is cool. I'll tell you another thing I should talk to a therapist about. YouTube knew that I was trans before I did. That was a fun. Yeah, you guys too. It was TikTok for you guys, huh? Yep. Yeah. That's how it happened, man. Yeah, things were percolating internally, and YouTube's algorithm was like, "That's it. You know what's going on." My video recommendations changed from like tiny home tours and like sustainability bloggers to weekly digests of like solar flares. They're like, you're a man now. This is what men watch. I'm like, all right, subscribe, I guess. And then my advertisements changed from like competitive prices for my eggs to, which I'm kind of sad those aren't around anymore. I could really use it. The money. Thanks for the $5, by the way. And it changed from competitive pricing for my eggs to like discount tours to find a bride in Latin America. Which is cool, like to do like a cohort, you know, to go down there with a crew. That's how I'd want to do it, you know what I mean? Is like with a bunch of buddies. I just imagine like you click the ad and the rest of it, and there's just some guy like in front of Machu Picchu who's like, I came here to find a wife, but I left with brothers. I fucking love that. I love the camaraderie, and I'm fucking jealous of it. Okay, let's see. YouTube was like, surprise, you're a man, but actually, surprise, you're a 50-year-old white man. That was a realization. But I don't claim that. I don't claim that identity. I claim bisexual lesbian. That's what I claim. Because I am socially lesbian and fiscally bisexual. And that's because I'm not entirely sure I'm attracted to men. Here's the confusion, I'll give it to you. When I see them, I can acknowledge that they're super handsome. You know what I mean? I can tell my friends, like, God, that guy just walked in here, he's so fucking hot. But then it always follows up with, in the way that like I want to be his mom, though. Be proud of him. I want to hear his stories. I want to hear his feelings and be like, oh no, she was being a bitch. I want to find other women and be like, look at my son. He has recently graduated. He will treat you well. Can I give you his number? And I realized like that's not like the coolest sexual dynamic, I guess. Yeah, like you don't really want to be in bed with your like prodigal child. And that's why when I have like the sexual urge to sleep with a man, I try to find like the men that I'd be like the most ashamed of. The men that I would not be proud of at all to be their parent. And I'll tell you how I lock them down. I'll leave on this. This is how I get those men and how I find them in particular. So back in California, I used to have a car and I'd always keep the clock in my car wrong, so that when men came into my car, they'd have something to like fidget with. You know what I mean? Something to fix, something to, you know, show their worth. I'm telling you this so you guys can all be more aware of your surroundings. That's what I'm doing. You know, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know how clocks work or whatever. And then, oh my God, thank you. Like, however could I repay you? And then they get out of my car and I go beep boop beep boop, right back to where it started for the next one. And that's it. Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Me. Keep it going for Zelia! Are you guys Yeah, I'm good for Zelia! Okay, you ready for more show? literally a Tits to the Glass regular. I'm so excited he's back, though. You've seen him all over New York. Give it up for Kevin Mulherin!
Thank you. Keep clapping for Hannah, everybody. And she said, you've seen me all over New York, so where have you seen me? Let me know in the comments, you know what I mean? How are we doing? We doing good? We doing good? I like that shirt over there, my friend. It's good. Where'd you get it?
American Eagle.
American Eagle? Oh, cool. People still shop there. I didn't mean that as a burn, but like I shopped there when I was in high school. Is it good prices though? No. No? Wait, how much? If you don't mind me asking. $40 for that shirt? I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have paid $40 for that shirt. Is that too mean? Did I come out? Are we friends? Okay, we're friends. All right. All right. All right. Now that everyone else is not friends, but we are. Everyone else is like, get off. No, I'm kidding. How are we doing? We're doing good. If it's not evident, I went through a breakup recently. I don't know if that was clear. It's what you're supposed to do when you go through a breakup, right? You're supposed to work on yourself, right? That's the thing. Which in the long term, it makes you a better person, but in the short term, it's just so lame. Like, because I'm sitting here like, yeah, she might be fucking other guys, but me? I'm journaling. It's pretty sick. Yeah, I mean, she's out here, she's partying, drinking, living her best life, but I fucking reread The Alchemist, so I don't know, who's closer to achieving their personal legend? That's what I ask you. It's a deep cut Alchemist reference.